for that, guys. So, please come to a sit. You can either take some books and sit up on the books, or you can sit up on a sitting pillow if you have one, or you can sit up in your favorite gaming chair. That's all working right now. All of that is working. But make sure your sit is comfortable and your legs are grounded or your feet are grounded in the chair, and you're pushing the sitting bones down in the chair, in the pillow, and know that you're here at the right time, the right place, doing the right thing for yourself right now. And release the hands anywhere on the body where it feels good, and start breathing in deeper. So again, I want to introduce myself one more time here. Breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. I'm Marcel, I'm teaching here every day. So if you ever want to connect with somebody, you feel free to connect with me, come here, have a talk, chat with me, and do some yoga with me. Breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. I'm here for the instructions, just keep your breathing going. And also with me is Shawn. He's over my head on the wooden thing. Breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. Release. He's here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. Breathe in deeply into the chest. And today we really want to root down this fire. Feel the fire in your body, and rooting down through the body into our sitting bones, into the connection to the ground. Maybe your feet are on the floor. Feel the feet connected to the floor. Feel the feet connected to the floor. Everywhere where your body touches the floor, feel their connection, feel groundedness. Breathe in deeper, the belly into the chest. And from here, see what the breath is doing with you. What happens if you start to breathe deeper? And the belly into the chest. Are you getting longer? Are you getting larger? Are you taking up more space? Just check in with this feeling. One more deep breath in here. Good. Open the eyes, bring the hands to the sides, and lift your hands up next to the body. So, next to the body, lifting up, breathing in deeply. Looking up and breathing out, releasing the breath. So connect with your breath. This movement is connected to your breath. Breathing in deeply. Arms up into the sky. And then releasing the breath, releasing the hands down. Good. Go again. Awesome job. Go in your own rhythm, with your own breath. Maybe feel that your spine is getting longer. Awesome. Deeply into the belly, into the chest. And releasing the hands down. Bring the hands to the thighs and move the hands forward. Bring the shoulders forward and bring the shoulders up. Bring the shoulders back and down. Feel the connection of your hands moving forward and backward. Forward and backward on your thighs. And feel the warmth of the hands, or are the hands maybe cold when they going back and forth on your thighs. Shoulders forward, up, backward, down. Good job. Being mindful here, going either faster or slower. You decide. You decide. Oh, I forgot the music. Keep on going, please. I will turn off the music. The music is just... Why did I forget the music? Sorry about that. Keep on going. Should be okay right now. Good. Sorry about that. And from here, bring the hands forward, interlace the fingers, and start moving really softly in a circle, or in an 8 if you like, an 8 with the wrist, with the whole hand, and check how you're moving. So maybe all the movement is coming from the right arm, from the right hand. And then you maybe want to change that more of the movement is coming from the left hand. So kind of keeping this balanced, keeping this movement balanced. Instead of going all from the right, you want to have also some impulses coming from the left. Really bring there a lot of awareness, a lot of fire. Creating fire in your whole body. And move your elbows a little bit more, move your shoulders a little bit more. Good. Just bringing awareness to the wrists. Maybe turning it the other side around. How does that feel? Wherever you're turning it. And integrate the shoulders, integrate the elbows completely. Have some fun. See where this leads you. However it feels good to you. Good. And release, shake your wrists here. Bring the hands together and warm up the palms. Warm up the palms. As soon as they are somewhat warm, bring them close to your eyes, just 5 millimeters over the eyes. And feel the warmth of the eyes. Anytime a sitting pose becomes uncomfortable to you, you're welcome to change it. So if the sitting pose gets uncomfortable, change the sitting pose, find another one. That feels better. Now feel the warmth here from the hands to the eyes. And then breathe in deeply. Put the hands down on your head, on the eyes. And then release the hands down. Check in with how your body feels right now. Even deeply. And as you probably know, this is kind of a negative posture, like hands over the eyes. It's kind of like, oh, what's going on? But now we want to change it up a little. We bring your hands up 45 degrees to the sides. Bring the fingers wide apart away. Take up space with the fingers and then push out from the shoulders even more out, 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 out. Good. Breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. And see if you can breathe even deeper than before, taking up even more space. Coming into this victory pose. Standing up for yourself, doing something for yourself today. Feeling good in your body. And feeling the fire in your body going to your fingers, going into your head, going to both of the hands. Breathing in deeply. And releasing slowly down. Good job. From here we are going to place the right hand to the right and we're going to extend our left hand up. Get longer through the left side, draw the belly in and up just a little, breathe in deeply. Breathing out, changing the sides here. Breathing in deeply. Getting longer through the right side, bringing the shoulders a little bit onto the back. Good. And changing the sides as you breathe out. Breathing out, changing the sides. Drawing the belly just a little bit in and up. Getting just long from the sitting bone that you're rooted on. And getting long from this sitting bone to the top of the fingers and changing the sides. Really slow and mindful here. Go in your own breath. So every time you breathe out, change the sides. And when you breathe out, breathe in, get longer. Getting longer, breathing in and breathing out, changing the sides. Belly in and up, changing the side. And releasing, coming into the middle again. Good job. And from here, bringing the hands together. No, hands extended in front of you. Then make wrists. And hands are kind of like vertical right now. Make wrists and go up and down with your wrists. Up and down. See how it feels to you. Warming up the wrists here a little. This vertical line. Can you control it as good in the left side as on the right side, or on the right side as on the left side? Making this connection. Feeling how good you can control the hands. Good. Releasing, shaking the hands a little, shaking the elbows. Then pointing in front with the fingers. And just drawing the thumb down and thumb up. Thumb down, thumb up, thumb down, thumb up, down and up, and down, up. Let's go 5 more times. Down, up, down, up, down. One more time. Okay, good. Release, shake the hands again, and bring the hands again in front of you. Whoop. And circle the thumb in any way you like right now, but in one direction right now, and change the direction. How does that feel to you? And change the direction again. Good. And again. Again, shake your wrists. Shake the hands. And hands here, claw, make cat paws here. So draw the fingers in and claw the fingers like claws, and then pull down to a fist. Go slowly, don't go too much here, just a little bit. Extend the fingers, then claw, then come down, then from the fist come up again and go up. Just be soft here, be gentle. Feel the fire, but be soft and gentle. Good. Bringing a lot of awareness into this movement. Feeling the left and the right side. Good. 2 more times. Good. Release. Shake the wrists. Bring the hands together. Now we want to push into the mounts of the fingers, into the other hand, and then also push into the fingers a little bit. So what's going to happen is, as we're pushing in, just 1 second, pushing in, releasing. And you're pushing in again and releasing. And really push into the mounts of the fingers together, and then the fingers together, and push in, release. Push in, release. Go 5 more times here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Release, shake the wrists. So what's going to happen here, as we put this together, the mounts, and as we push together into the mounts of the fingers, we create, and claw the fingertips, we create this little hole going kind of like in the middle of our palm through, and kind of next to the little finger and the ring finger through, kind of there. So put again your hands together, press in, and look through into a light source. So check where's a light and try to look through, find a hole there, and push together. Push your hands together and find the hole between the fingers. There should be a little hole. Shake the wrists again. Good job. Just to know, this is really an important exercise, because afterwards we want to press the hands down into the mat or into the floor as we put them together right now, right? So really important. But I say it again and again, so don't worry if you forget it or you don't need to memorize. So Good. Bring the hands together again and push into the mounts of the fingers and lift the fingers off and release. Lift the fingers off, release, lift the fingers off, release. Go 5 more times here. Fingers away, pushing into the mounts of the fingers and release. Good. Still upright sit here. Good job. And then slowly, slowly release. Shake your wrists. Make your hands. And then just release the hands down anywhere next to your body. And turn your chin to the right. Just look over the right shoulders. Release the shoulders really down. Try to relax the shoulders really a lot. And we're just going one time without hands, without the hands doing anything, just looking to the right. Breathe into the belly, into the chest. Releasing the shoulders as good as you can. Awesome. Next breath you breathe. So next time you breathe out, change the sides, look to the left side. Really giving a lot of love to our neck today. Breathing in deeply, releasing. Looking over the shoulder. And releasing, changing the sides one more time. And now, here, no, there's no option here right now. That's good. Breathing in deeply. Just trying to bring the shoulders back and down a little. Don't draw down with the shoulders, but just release them. Looking over to the right side. And breathing out, changing the sides. One more time the other side, and then we come to the next shoulder exercise. Taking time here for yourself, such a great job. Feeling a little bit of fire burning for yourself right now. Good. And release. Now taking the right ear, drawing it down to your right shoulders. And we just go one time like this. Right ear to right shoulder. Breathing in deeply, releasing the shoulders as good as you can. Tucking the chin a little bit back, just this little tiny bit. Breathing in as deeply as you can. The belly into the chest. And see if this changes anything on the stretch. So you should feel a stretch going through the left side of the neck down your shoulder. And breathe in deeply. Release the head forward and come up on the other side. Then you can breathe in again. Releasing the shoulders really down. Hands are relaxed. Breathing in deeply into the belly, into the chest. And releasing that forward again, breathing out. Changing the sides. And here optional, you can bring the right hand up. Just put this little tiny bit of pressure on the head. So only the weight of the hand, and draw maybe here from the left side a little bit down with your muscles, just this tiny bit. Breathing in deeply. And releasing, Letting the head go forward and changing the sides. Left ear to the left shoulder. And again, optional, bring just the head around your ear, kind of. Release the shoulders here again, and just put the weight of the hand there, and draw maybe a little bit down with the right shoulder, or with the opposite shoulder. Breathing in deeply. 2 more times, 2 deep breaths in. And releasing the head forward and come up again. Good. Now, some more shoulder awareness here. So bring the hands towards the side and the thumbs are moving forward here. Thumbs are moving forward until we are kind of like rolling down already. So as forward as you can. So thumb moving forward, more now turning the palms up, coming to roll forward, then changing the sides, turning the palms around as much to the back as you can, and just starting to feel what's happening with your shoulders here. So it's kind of the shoulders are coming really forward here if you go to the forward direction. If you go to the backward direction, the shoulders are going to the back a lot. And to the front again. Just a lot of shoulder awareness here, and then to the back, turning the palms to the back. Good. Releasing this slowly. And bring your hands one more time to the front. And I come to the side quickly. Show it to you so you can see a little bit better. Now you want to come out of the shoulders. So arms are leaving the shoulder socket. Coming away from the shoulders and then drawing the shoulders back as much as you can. So bring the shoulders onto the shoulder blades onto the back. Then extending again out of the shoulders far. And then bring the shoulder blades onto the back again. Good. And extending the shoulders far. Just last time. And bring the shoulders back onto the back. Good job. And from here releasing. And now we want to arc slowly up from the lower spine, slowly arcing up, the vertebrae up, looking upward, and releasing, and rolling down from the top of the head, slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra, rounding the back. And then arcing from the lower spine upward, as good as you can. And from the top of the head down, rounding. And then from the lower spine upward again, as good as you can, looking up, and releasing, rolling down. Good job. One more time up, arcing up, and rolling down. Good job. And from here, release the sitting posture, and we come to a standing position. So stand up slowly, take your time. Be mindful here. Stand up completely. How does it feel? How do your legs feel right now? Maybe shake them a little bit. Good. And from here, most underrated exercise, just jumping. So start jumping, releasing all the tension in the body, releasing the shoulder tension, releasing the shoulder muscles, the wrists, the fingers. Release the neck as well, so your neck can jump as well as you're jumping. And you can either jump out of the knees, so feet are resting on the floor, and you jump more out of the knees, releasing all the muscles in the upper body that are not used to stand straight, right? Good. And shaking. The head, the neck is released. Good. Just relax and maybe jump a little bit more, or if it starts hurting you, just stop and come into a tall standing position. Good. Awesome job for doing something for yourself today. Finding the fire here, Really very underrated exercise, this one. Just jumping. And it's so easy, right? Gets a lot of juice flowing. A lot of the juice starts to get flowing. A lot of energy is set free here. Good. And release. Completely release slowly. I was a little bit fast. Let's maybe get slower and slower and then release completely. Good job. So from here, yeah, we're doing my favorite exercise. I really like to teach this every time. If anybody new is here, if anybody hasn't seen it before. So releasing the hands next to the body. Keeping the knees where they are, important. Knees are fixed in place. So engage the knees. Engage the thighs also a little. And move from the belly button to the left and the right. Your hands are like wet towels. No muscles are activated. Move to the left and then move to the right. And swing your hands to the left and the right. Keeping the knees where they are as good as you can. Just having this intention of keeping the knees where they are. And either looking forward with your head, so forward, or looking, having the head kind of between the shoulders, going side to side. I like to look forward. And this is my favorite exercise because there's so much massage happening. So in the wrists, in the lower spine, in the whole spine there's a massage happening. And in the shoulders, a lot of juice is getting free, especially if you sit a lot in front of the computer. This is like the best exercise that you can do for just like 2 minutes. Get off the computer, do this exercise, and you feel way better. So keeping your knees really where they are, looking forward, or having the head in between the shoulders. And breathing in deeply. Okay, and smiling. Don't forget to smile. And then slowly close your eyes and release this movement. 5, 4, get slower. 3, 2, and release completely. So still feeling the impulses going left and right. By feeling these impulses, getting slower and slower, you realize where the center of your body lies in your body. And then slowly open the eyes again. Shift your whole weight of the body forward to the toes. Then shift the whole weight to the right side. Shift the whole weight to the back of the feet. Whew. Not falling, shifting the weight to the left side. Good. Shifting the weight forward. Shifting the weight to the right again. Good. Keep going. This side here, the back, to the left side, going your own rhythm. Come forward and slowly change the side. So changing the circle to the left. Keeping both feet on the floor, so you don't want to fall, but you want to go to kind of like where your limit is, of where you are, without falling. Come to the front again. And then one more circle, and then we come back. Right side, in front, and release. Come to the middle. Good job. Find a solid root right now. Solid placement, solid balance. All the weight is distributed throughout the foot. Throughout the foot. Good. Awesome. How does that feel to stand like this? Good. Maybe full of fire. Good. We're slowly sitting down. So where you are, sit down on your mat. Bring the feet to the ends of the mat and lie down. Good. And we're just doing 2 free exercises here. So first of all, bring the hands in cactus position, so the elbows kind of like next to your shoulders, lying, fingers pointing upward to the head direction. Then bring the knees up and let the knees fall to the right side. Oh, and to the left side, releasing a lot of tension in the lower spine. And to the right side and to the left side. Drive this movement with the front knee. So if we go to the left side, the left knee is driving the movement. If you go to the right knee is driving the movement. Good. Good. So we're slowly coming to the relaxing part of this lesson. And we will do some breathing exercises as well. Some Nadi Shodhana, so some Wechselatmung. I still didn't look it up. What's it called in English? So we're breathing in through the right side of the nostril, and then we breathe out from the left side of the nostril, and so on. Yeah, that's what we do right after. Not after this exercise, but after the two now upcoming exercises. So what we're doing here right now is we're coming into a happy baby pose. So we're grabbing between the legs. We're bringing our hands between the legs. We grab onto the outer edge of the feet or to the toes. So with the index and the middle finger onto the toes, or just with the whole hand on the outer edge of the foot. And then we go up and we'll come up into a happy. We go 1, 2, left leg further away. Maybe we fall to the left, fall to the right. And just play around where you can go and give yourself a little bit of a massage here on your back. Spine. Good. And honor where you are today, so it's no need to be like super flexible here, but honor where you are today. Just try that out. Give yourself a little bit of massage. Releasing slowly, coming to a wall. Hips towards the wall. Place the hips really close towards the wall. Then bring the legs up on the wall. Extend your feet very far up. And this is an inversion. Inversion brings all the blood down from our feet down into our body. If this feels good to you, if it doesn't hurt anything in your body, then we can go further. If it hurts something, please come out and try again another time, another day. But if this feels good, bring your elbows next to the body, fingers pointing up into the sky, lift your hips up, grab onto the hips and extend the feet. Breathing in deeply into the belly, into the chest. To the belly, into the chest. Breathe in deeply. Reoxygenating all the blood. If you're in variant 1, also just breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. This is the last position that we're doing in this lesson today. In the next lesson, there will be a lot of more coming up. A lot more sweaty if you want to join there. Think about it. Breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. We still feel the fire in our body. Fire. With our breath. Breathing in deeply into the belly, the chest, a lot. And one last time. We're just looking up into the sky. We don't want to look left or right here because there's a lot of pressure on the neck. Sorry, I should have said that earlier. But still, it isn't that bad as in another position where you have way more weight on the neck. We just want to learn it here, that we have the head straight up into the sky. So breathing in deeply into the belly, into the chest. And slowly stepping down, releasing vertebra by vertebra down, and come to a sitting position here. Straight away. Ooh, sorry, I'm not there. Come straight away to a sitting position. And find a comfortable sit for yourself. Maybe on a chair again, completely fine if you're on a chair. From here, check your nostrils. Are your nostrils like a little bit cleared? Then it's good. If they are really stuck, then maybe grab quickly a tissue, clean your nose, and come back. Breathe in deeply. And let's start slowly. So bring the index finger and the middle finger in between the eyebrows. Again, index finger, middle finger between the eyebrows. Then grab on with the thumb and the middle finger to your nose and draw the nose flash up. Draw the nose flash up, 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 up. And breathe in through both nostrils and breathe out. And one more time, deep breathing in and out. And the next time we do this, we start. Anytime this becomes suffocating, please come out of it and just come back to your normal deep breath and wait until we are finished. So breathe in deeply one more time through the nose and release. Now closing the right nostril, breathing in through the left nostril. Closing the left nostril, opening the right nostril and breathing out through the right. Now breathing in through the right. Closing the right nostril, opening the left nostril, breathing out through the left. Breathing in through the left again. Closing the left, opening the right, breathing out through the right. Breathing in again through the right. Closing the right, opening the left, and continue on your own, breathing out here. We will do this for about 5 minutes, so another 4 minutes right now. The next time you breathe in through the left nostril, breathe out through both nostrils. Take your time. Then breathe in again through both nostrils. And breathe out again. And release the hands slowly. Come back to your natural breathing. And now here decide if you like to join in for the next 45 minutes, then stay sitting. If you like to exit right now, please come down in Shavasana, lay down on the floor, extend your feet, toes are facing away from each other, arms are lying next to the side, palms are facing up into the sky. Breathing in deeply, closing your eyes, just be. If you're sitting, just keep sitting and breathing deeply, close your eyes. If you're on the floor again, extending your feet, toes away from each other. Arms are lying next to the side, palms are pointing towards the sky. And close your eyes, just be. Just be. Good. For 2 minutes, and then I will get you back out of it, this position. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your hands. So if you're lying down, then slowly bring the knees towards your body. Shift your body to either the left or the right side. Lying completely relaxed on the side and side position. Relaxed side position. Checking in with your shoulders, checking in with your neck. Are your shoulders released? Is your neck released? Is the tongue released? And then check in with your arms, with the elbows, with the fingers, with the wrists. Release all the muscles. Check in with your chest, with the belly, with the hips, with the legs, with the knees, with the toes, ankles. Release all the muscles. And with the next breath in, feel carried by the gravity of the earth. Feel rooted through the floor. Feel grounded. The next breath in, come up again into a final sitting position. Bring your hands in front of the heart, everybody. And again, connecting to this fire within ourselves. Let this fire help you achieve the things that you like, that you want. Release the hands, open the eyes again. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And we go now on to the second lesson. If you like to support me a little bit more, check out my YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell there, comment there, check out my Discord, comment, tell me your suggestions, tell me what you like to see on this channel, on this live stream. If I should do more back exercises, whatever, hit me up on Discord. Tell me what I should do. Release the hands by the sides, and we're going to the next lesson right now. If you would like to join, feel free to join. It's going to be more sweaty right now. So bring the hands into the sky. Hey Florinaut, so great that you checked in again. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope to see you very soon again. So breathing in deeply, raise your hands into the sky. Now we get a little bit more fire going. A little bit more physical fire going. Releasing, breathing in again. Lift your hands up and releasing. Hope you are great. Wow, you're bringing your friend. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Florinaut. Releasing. Have a wonderful rest of the day, wherever you are right now. I hope to see you very soon if you're bringing tomorrow a friend. I'm excited. Hands into the sky. Releasing. Good. Coming into your body, feeling the fire in you. To the belly, into the chest. And releasing. Coming to all fours here. Slowly, slowly. Finding this very center right now. So we didn't do that much of centering. But we're doing right now a centering. Check in with your alignment. Check in your shoulders. Rooting down through the wrists down. Check in with your hips. Rooting down through the knees. Coming into all fours. And arcing slowly up. From the lower spine up, breathing in from the top of the head down. Arcing down. How does that feel to you right now? Arcing up, lower spine up. And from the top of the head down, vertebra by vertebra. Arcing up, breathing in. And rounding down from the top of the head down. Good job. Feeling the connection to the ground here, feeling coming completely into your body right now. All that is left is your focus on this very body and this movement that we're doing. Really focus on this movement, vertebra by vertebra up and arcing up, and maybe press really a lot up and arcing down. Finding something new in this movement and release this movement. Come back to neutral and start moving in whatever kind of way you like right now. Bending the elbows a little, shifting your hips left and right. And checking what feels good to you right now. Just warming up a little. Important here is pressing the mounts of the fingers into the floor. So the mounts of the fingers, these are these. Reap. Here. Press these into the floor, then press the fingers onto the floor. Extend the fingers a little bit, taking up more space with the fingers. Shifting left and right here. Bending the elbows, shifting yourself completely back and completely forward. Breathing in deeply. Almost in the child's pose. And going left and right. Just like a snake moves. Check in what your body needs right now and give your body what it needs right now. Kind of movement. Feel on your own what your body needs right now. Release the head maybe a little. Just a little input. Good. And come back into good alignment here. So shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And then we extend the right hand forward. Extend the left leg back. Find a good table position, draw the belly in and up a little. Extend the back leg into an image in your wall behind you and extend the front leg, front hand up to the fingers. We want to get long from the back leg to the top of the fingers. Get long. Check your upper back. If it's like if your shoulder blade is completely on the back and you sink kind of through, or it's kind of in the middle or pushed up too far, you want to be kind of in the middle. Pushing out a lot and changing the sides. Good job. And right leg back, left leg up. So We're kind of in the middle. We're not falling through here, so the shoulder's completely on the back, but we're in the middle. You feel a little bit of the shoulder blade, and we're not pushed up completely. Kind of in the middle, and we get really, really long. Drawing the belly in and up, and releasing slowly down again. How does this feel in your arms? Shake your wrists, shake your arms a little. Good. And then come down again, pressing the mounts of the fingers into the floor. And then extend the right arm again, whoop, and the left leg back, and draw the knee and the elbow together, and then come up and arc up, and down, elbow, knee together, and arcing up slowly, controlled, arcing up, and down, together, breathing out, breathing in, up. Make this movement really controlled, fluent. Breathing in deeply and out. Go with your own breath. 5 more times. Two more times. Whoop. Last one. Good. Come back down again. See how the left side feels, see how the right side feels, and then shift the weight to the right. Slowly, right arm, left leg, and lift the left up, left hand up, right leg back. Good job. To the other side. Breathing out, arcing up. Make a controlled movement. So you're rounding, this pushes the air out of your lungs. Also go 5 more times. Oops. 2. Last one. Good, and come back down. Sit back on your heels. Shake your arms a little. How does it feel to you today? Right now, right here, right now. Here, right now. Here, right now. And give yourself a little hug. Good job so far. Feel the fire in your body. And release. And we're going slowly to our first downward facing dog. So bring your hands slowly forward to the front of the mat. Root the mounts of the fingers really into the floor. Press into the floor. Then claw the fingertips and shift your hips back up into the sky. Starting to move here a little. So get longer from the shoulders to the fingers, from the heart to the fingers. Gauge the muscles there. And then get longer from the heart to the hips. Next thing, bend your knees a little bit. Find more space in the hips. Breathe in deeply. One more time, get longer from the heart to the hip fingers. As you're breathing in. Then from the heart to the hips. Breathing in. Get longer. Shift the hips more up into the sky as you bend the knees a little bit. Rooting the mounts of the fingers really into the floor. Good job. And then walk a little bit. And from here, shift the heels to the left side. Finding a strong stretch through the right side body. Shift the hips back. Drawing the belly in and up. And changing the sides. Shifting the heels to the right side.
Getting longer, longer, shifting the hips back, drawing the belly in and up. Strong stretch for the left side body. And come back to the middle. Good. Go for a little walk. Have your shoulders engaged. Chest engaged. Looking forward and slowly stepping or jumping up. Release the body forward. Keeping the hips over the heels. Good. Breathing in deeply. And bending the knees a little, bring the hands to the hips. And stand up and straight back. Extend your hands into the sky. Good. And release. Come to the middle of the mat. And we're doing some kind of like fury almost. So stand hip width apart of your feet. Middle, second toes are pointing like forward. So imagine like there's a line from the shin bone going forward through the second toe, going forward, then pressing your feet out on the mat, drawing the chin bones in together. Bring the knees up, drawing the knees up. Now bringing the thigh muscles in and back, turning them in and back, kind of like creating this rounding in the lower spine here. I over-exaggerate here right now. Okay. So you see this rounding here. Then drawing the belly in and up. Belly in and up. And bring the shoulder a little bit back. Chin a little bit back. And bring your hands into the sky. Trying to keep all these movements together as good as you can. Belly in and up. And breathing deeply still into the belly. If you're losing something, just come back to it. And release slowly. Good. And does your body feel right now? Coming to the front of the mat. And we're doing some changed sun salutation, own sun salutation ideas. So bring the hands up into the sky, folding forward, placing the hands not on the floor, but raising up again, halfway lift. Lower spine is straight, breathing out, placing the hands on the floor, on the mat, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, stepping or jumping back. And from here, downward facing dog, breathing in deeply. Coming forward in the plank position, vinyasa down. 90 degrees down, release the hips down, pushing the feet into the floor, pushing the knees into the floor, draw the belly in and up and think forward and up. Maybe just a little bit, maybe you're almost on the floor, or maybe you go a little bit higher. Shifting yourself back to downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply. And coming to a plank position here, keeping the toes really together here, feet together. I'm in the plank position and shifting yourself to the left side. So you're at the outer edge of the foot. Bring the upper leg forward. Push your hips up. Your front shoulder is a little bit behind the wrist here. Pushing the wrist up. Variant 1. Then variant 2. Staggered, feet are staggered. Variant 3. Extend the right foot. Bring the right hand over the right. Whoa, what's going on? It's a bit far now, right now. Over the right ear, and bring the upper leg more up. And if you look down, you just want to see approximately your feet, just barely. Releasing down again, changing the sides, coming to plank, maybe come a little bit forward. I kind of slipped back. And changing the sides, other sides, exactly the same thing. Foot forward, pressing your hips up, bring the stagger the feet, variant 2, variant 3, bring the foot up. If you look down, you barely see the toes. Bring the hands up next to the ear, draw the belly in and up. And release, come down again, downward facing dog. Walk a little bit, look forward to the hands. Breathe in deeply and slowly start walking or stepping, jumping up, walking or jumping up. Bending the knees, breathing in deeply, bring the hands to the hip. Stand up with a straight back, extend your hands into the sky. Breathe in again, slight back bend, draw the belly in and up. And forward fold here, breathing out. Halfway lift, check that your lower spine is straight. Forward fold, place your hands on the floor. And stepping or jumping back. Downward facing dog. From here we shift ourselves forward. Breathing in deeply. Then come forward and down. Elbows close to the body. Releasing the hips down 90 degrees with the elbows. So when you come down 90 degrees with the elbows and come into an upward facing dog. Pressing the feet in the floor, pressing the knees into the floor and think forward and up. Bring the belly in and up. Maybe you're just really low. It's completely fine. Check out how this feels. Or maybe you go a little bit higher. Pressing the knees really into the floor, drawing the belly really in and up. Shifting back. Downward facing dog. Bring the feet together. And come into a plank position. Shift yourself to the left side. Again, same thing. Variant 1, pushing hips up. Variant 2, stagger the feet. Variant 3, bring the right foot up. The right leg next to your ear extended. And variant 4, bring the leg in. Step on your thigh, not on the knee here. Drawing the belly in and up. And slowly coming out of it. Oop. Stepping down. Breathing in, downward facing dog. And changing the side, coming to plank, shifting to the other side. Variant 1 again, variant 2 staggered, variant 3, you know it. And variant 4, bring the foot in, maybe help with your hand. And draw the belly in and up. Not putting the leg on the knee, keeping it on the thigh and pressing into the thigh. And extending your hand again. Breathing in deeply and releasing slowly. Coming down again. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees a little here. Get longer from the heart to the fingers. And from the heart to the hips. Next breath in. Bend the knees. Hips into the sky, looking forward. Only breathing out. Stepping forward. Good. And bending the knees, bending the hips. Holding on the hips. Slowly standing up with a straight back, extend your hands into the sky. And releasing, bring the hands in front of your heart together. How does your body feel right now? Right here, right now. Good. Good, good. Let's do some interlude. Thanks for the follow. The chef 16. The chef 16. We're doing a little stretch here, so bring the left foot forward, bend the back foot a little, and just reach forward, bend at the hips, come a little bit down. So chaff, we're teaching here every day yoga in the morning from 7 to 7:45 Central European time. Breathe in deeply, come up again, change the sides. Other foot forward, bend the back leg in, bend forward. And in the evening or in the afternoon from 16 o'clock to 16:45, a really low intensity, no sweat yoga session. And then from 16:45 to 17:30, breathing in deeply into the belly, to the chest. High intensity one, so more sweating. So we're now right at this moment doing the sweating session. So we're just moving our body, we get the fire started in our body. So good to have you here. So come to the front of the mat again, bring your hands up into the sky. And we're doing 2 more rounds, and then we stretch one more time and check how that feels. Forward fold, breathe in deeply, raise halfway, check with your lower spine, then breathe out, place the hands on the floor, place the mounts of the fingers on the floor and step back, right leg back, left back back. Come into downward facing dog. Get long from the shoulders into the fingers, from the heart to the fingers, long from the heart to the hips. Bend the knees a little bit and shift your hips a little bit more into the sky. Good. And from here, come forward into a plank position. Breathe in deeply. And come forward and down. Elbows next to the body, releasing the hips down. When you're at 90 degrees with the elbows, release the hips down. Pressing the foots into the floor, feet into the floor, pressing the knees into the floor. Draw the belly in and up and think forward and up. You're pressing forward and up. So elbows are pointing back to your body. You can also come to the full position. Bring the shoulders onto the back. And releasing back, downward facing dog here. Breathing deeply. And then bring the legs together. Come into plank position and shift yourself to the left side. Drawing the belly in and up. Bring the upper leg to the front so you can shift your hips a little bit up in a side plank. This is variant 1. Variant 2 is stagger the feet. Variant 3 is right foot up. Right hand next to the right ear. And draw the belly in and up. And if you look down, you want to see barely the toes. And then variant 4, bring the foot in. Step down and extend the feet again. Extend the hand again. Foot or the belly in and up. And release, come down. Downward facing dog, stepping a little bit up and down. And changing the sides. Breathing in deeply. Come into plank position, change the sides. Again, 4 variants. As said before. To the front. Staggered. Up into the sky. And on the thigh you can help with your hand, placing the leg there, not on the knee. Drawing the belly in and up, looking down. Maybe should still see the toes, drawing the belly in and up, or the toe of one foot at least. No. Okay, releasing, coming down, breathing in deeply. Looking forward to the hands and slowly stepping or jumping upwards. Releasing, forward fold here, bending the knees. Bring the hands on the hips and stand up with a straight back. Extend your hands into the sky. And belly in and up. Bring the hands in front of the heart together. Good job. How does your body feel right now? Unfortunately. Good. Let's do something else here. So bring the hands up into the sky. Forward fold. Place your hands on the mat. Shift all the weight. No, we can't do this right now. Stepping back with the knees. And coming into all fours here. Make sure you have a lot of weight over the hands. This is called wrist push-ups. So you either bring the hands closer to your knees or further away. If you put them further away, it gets harder. If you have them close, it gets easier. Do them, maybe if you're doing it the first time, try it out with a middle position. Sorry. Shifting a lot of weight over the hands, over the wrists of the hands, and then push up with the mounts of the fingers. With these mounts pushing up, with the wrist pushing up. These are wrist push-ups, so we shift the weight there and we push up. We don't want to lift with the hips, but we want to lift with the wrists here. Okay, giving a lot of the weight to the wrists. You go 10 more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release. Shake the wrists a little. Good job. Should start to feel a burning in the lower arm. Waking the lower arm just a little bit up. Shake the wrist. Shake the hands. And we go one more time. Place the hands good on under your shoulders. Give the weight there. And go one more time, pushing up through the wrists. And if you like to replace them a little, you can do so. Giving a lot of weight there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And release. How does it feel? Shake the wrists, the lower arms. Interlace the hands. Go a little bit left and right with your wrists. And from here, we slowly, as the fire in our lower arms get a little bit lesser and lesser, and come to a downward facing dog, placing the mounts of the fingers really good on the floor, coming to downward facing dog and bending the knees and jumping a little bit here. And what you want to do is you want to press down with the mounts of the fingers, do exactly the same thing that we just did before. And what's happening is that you're pushing yourself down. You're pushing yourself a lot down. And you can try to go higher. Maybe just jumping really low is also good. Really rooting down with the index finger mounts. Release. Bring the knees to the side, big toes together. And reach forward, coming to child's pose. Breathing in deeply, release the head down. And come up again. Bring the hands again on the mat. Press into with the index finger mount. Shift yourself back up into downward facing dog. Bend your knees a little bit. Press with the index finger mounts into the mat. Breathing in deeply and jumping. See where you can go. Just maybe really little jumps. Pressing into the index finger mounts a lot. And maybe go a little bit deeper. Whoop. Yep. Good. And release. Come to the little sit. Shake your wrists again. Your hands. Good job. Good. If you like to drink something, go ahead and drink something. Need to open quickly the window. It's just getting too hot right now. Coming to the front of the mat. At the front of the mat, raising your hands into the sky, bending forward, folding forward. Place your hands on the mat. Maybe step a little bit back. If you don't have a mat, don't worry about it. Press the mounts of the fingers into the floor, shifting all the weight there, and lifting the feet a little bit. Pushing yourself a little bit back until you are on the back of the mat. So giving all the weight to the fingers, to the mounts of the fingers, and then just lifting and stepping back a little. Good. Shake the hands a little bit. And the same thing forward. Place your hands just like foot width distance away from the feet. Push into the mounts of the fingers. All the weight into the hands. And lift off. Kind of. Yep. Whoop. Push into the mounts of the fingers, lift off. Good. Bend your knees and stand up with straight back. Send your hands into the sky. And hands in front of the heart. How does your body feel right now? Good job. Yeah, we have some. That's really good. Should quite fit in right now, but I have planned kind of like normal handstand sequence that we're going through right now. So come to the side way of the mat. Place your sideways onto the mat. Place your legs like wrist distance apart. So check that the legs are under the wrists, kind of. And then from there, really press into the sides of the feet. Draw the knees a little bit in and come forward and down. Make sure your lower spine is straight here. Check with one arm on the lower spine if the vertebrae are sticking out or not. If they're sticking out, come up a little bit. Honor where you are today. And from there, start to round down from the top of the head, completely down. Place your hands. And we're going to say hello to the left toes. Hello to the left toes, how are you today? And grab on there, just stretch a little bit, keeping the knees engaged, keeping the outer edges of the feet really pressed into the floor, then changing the sides to the right, saying hello to the right foot, how are you? Little toes here, and coming back to the middle. And now, bring the hands down again, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, pushing into the fingers, bring the fingers wider, and pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot, shifting all the weight there, and jumping in. All the weight again to the fingers and jumping out. And let's go 10 times here, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, jumping in, jumping out. 1, 2, go on your own, 3, don't go too fast. Go that it feels good to you right now. 5. Good. And when you have 10, slowly, bring your hands to the thighs, move up again, and step in slowly. Hi, Ben Samin Kimber. Good to have you here. So great to have you here. So I'm teaching yoga every day. If you like to join in one day, feel free to do so. Connect with me and have a great time. Teaching in the morning at 7 from 7 to 45, and then from 16 o'clock to 16:45, and from 16:45 to 17:30. If you'd like to join in, I'm Marcel, this is Shawn, and yeah, we would be really happy to teach you some yoga for the wrists and everything. So there's a no sweat yoga session from 16 o'clock to 16:45. If you like to join there, feel free. It's really good for your wrist, for your lower spine. Yeah. So let's go quickly to the last few movements here. Come, just stand, bring your hands up into the sky, push the wrists up, so the palms are pushing up, the fingers are drawing down. We're going a little bit, so this is the high intensity yoga class right now, just that you know. We're going up to a little handstand, maybe. Don't worry about it, we're not taking it that far. So pushing the palms up into the sky, drawing the fingers down. Drawing the fingers down. You don't need to go to complete handstand, you can just do a variant of it and kind of start to feel how a handstand would feel. Now bring the hands in front of you, pushing out of the palms, drawing the fingers back towards you. Breathing in deeply. Good job. And releasing, shaking the wrists, shaking the hands. Good. These are the 2 last exercises that I wanted to do before we go into a handstand-like variant position. So, variant of the handstand, bring the hands towards the wall and shifting your hips over the heels. So And we want to have like a straight back here, straight back into the wall. So now from here we can look between the hands, and our hips are kind of like over the heels maybe, almost. And this is the variant one. If you like to go here, you can go here, press into the mounts of the fingers. These are the mounts of the fingers, press into there. Then next thing, bring yourself quickly onto the wall, extend one foot, check where the foot is landing, go there with one hand and put the wrist there. Now this is variant 2, we're just going to take it that far. So either come into variant 2, where you come up here on the wall, measure the distance with the legs, and press into the floor as we did just before on the wall, drawing the belly in and up. Index finger mount, really pushing into the floor and breathing in deeply. And then just do variant 1 or variant 2 in your own time. And when you're done, come back down. Check in with how that feels. Good. That was annoying me, there was something hanging out there. So, and when you're done, come back and lay down on your back quickly. And we do some last stretches before we go into Shavasana. So lay that down on your back. And we start to relax. Extend your hands. Extend the feet and get longer in the right side of the body. Extend the right hand, extend the right leg, get longer. And the left hand and the left leg, get longer there. And right leg. Left hand, left leg. And changing around. And changing again. Good. And left side, and right side, left side, and right side. Getting longer in the right side and the left side then. And then extend both sides. So arms longer and feet longer at the same time. How does that feel? And release. And from here, stand up slowly with the legs up. Bring one leg up, grab on below the knee, and extend the other leg down again. And draw in a little bit, keeping the shoulders on the back, on the floor, shoulders on the floor. And maybe engage the knee a little bit so you can straighten the lower leg as well. Then point the feet up, toes are pointed up, then draw only the toes down. Draw the foot down, see what changes in the stretch. Be mindful here, don't go too fast. Toes up again, foot up again. Toes down, foot down. Don't go too fast, but be mindful here. And then toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Draw the foot, the whole leg a little bit more in maybe. And toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Good job. And release down slowly, leg slowly down, bring the other foot up. Grab on below the knee, draw in a little bit, point the foot up, engage the knee maybe a little bit so you can straighten the lower leg as well here. And draw the toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Getting the juice in the body flowing here. Good. Toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Awesome job. Toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Good. And release here as well. Slowly, slowly. Good. And just one more thing. Bring the arms sideways to a cactus position. Arms sideways. Bring both legs up and release the legs to the right side. And just maybe shift your hips quickly to the left and then to the right side. Release the legs to the right side. Breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. Keeping the shoulders on the floor as good as you can. Breathing in deeply into the belly, into the chest. And you can look to the left side here of the stretch. Looking to the left side as your knees are to the right. Breathing in deeply. And releasely. Coming back. Shifting the hips to the right side. Releasing the knees to the left. And looking to the right side. Hello. Who's there? Breathing in deeply. Belly into the chest. Releasing. Awesome job. Good job for doing something for yourself today. And then when you're ready, come back up. If you want to do anything else right now, you have some time to do so. Otherwise, come into Shavasana. Extend the legs. Toes are facing away from each other. Arms are laying next to the side. Palms are facing up into the sky. Palms up. Releasing the hands. And just be. Now we'll get you back to your body in about 2 minutes. Just be. Shavasana. Deepening your breath. Slowly start to move your fingers, your toes coming back to your body. And when you're ready, draw the knees in towards your body. Releasing your body to either the left or the right side, coming to lie in a side body position on your side body. Make this position comfortable for yourself. Check in with all the muscles, check in with the shoulders, are they relaxed? The neck, the tongue, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the chest, the belly. The hips, the elbows, the knees, the toes, the ankle. Release all the muscles. And feel carried by the gravity of the earth with your next breath. With your next breath, lift yourself back up, come into a final sitting position. Lift yourself up through the side, having your eyes closed if possible. Sit down and bring your hands in front of the heart together. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, feeling a connection one more time to the fire within you. Awesome job. Release the hands. Look into and welcome back. And welcome back. Thanks so much. So thanks so much for practicing with me today. If you like to support me some more, just subscribe and hit the bell at my YouTube channel. Check out my YouTube. Then yeah, follow me on the streaming platform you're watching from. And yeah, hit me up on Discord. If you have any suggestions, just write me directly on Discord. So thanks so much for being here and practicing with me today. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope to see you very soon again. And yeah, I'm teaching here daily. So if at any point you like to exercise some yoga, check me out. Come into my class and have fun. So have a wonderful rest of the day. See you very soon. Of course, if you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. Other than that, let's close it here. I'm interested in this here.